Hello, it's me, Ariza Gaming. Whiskers is making a mess as usual. Hope you're doing well. Uglavisk. Hello, Nephilim. 111989. You're indeed first today. We're back to Sour Gas or Burst. I thought since we just released a video on Floxes and how we're going to incorporate them into our sour gas recycling loop, I thought it was worth going back, at least for a little bit, just to see how everything's doing and to go visit some different planets and do some space stuff that we don't normally do, because we don't normally get far enough in the game. So let's actually go ahead and do that. But be patient with me. I need to get reacclimatized to this map, because we have a lot of stuff going on. Somehow... Oh, God. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're fine. There's less duplicates than we had on the previous run. It just took a little while to get going. Okay. We're looking at the puffs at the moment. This is a large colony. This is probably the biggest colony I've ever worked on. That was absolutely the point. We're on cycle 800. Also, yeah, this is the longest we've ever run a colony. It's a gigantic asteroid. It's raining ethanol. That's probably not supposed to be happening, is it? What? Hello, Pithica. Hello, Alex Byrne. I'm a little sad that Sour Gas Bus is so much more efficient than base game SO content. I mean, yeah, but you have to go through a lot of hoops to get to it. So I think that makes sense. The Floxes are very powerful. I see what the problem is. We made an ethanol liquid lock, and the ethanol got too hot. And now it's just raining over the whole colony. So, what are we going to put in here? Naphtha? I believe someone is currently on the way to do this. Let's make sure this goes and gets fixed. The suppress notifications mod doesn't work at the moment, so we're going to have fun with that, aren't we? Oh, God. What's going on over here? You're making all the salt with the luxury rock crushers that we got. There's a load of liquid phosphorus on the floor. Okay. But yes, we do actually... We'll explain all this later. Someone will come by and we'll explain all this later. We do actually have Floxes, and... Okay, none of them are happy. This is probably not a good thing. We should definitely sort out an actual ranch for them. Okay, first things first. Let's get the music on, but also... Do we have pike apple seeds? I feel like the answer to that question is yes. Yes, we do. We have 6 of them. Okay, a skin full of rock crusher hurts your soul? Yeah. Look at the poor balloon. It never pops. But, yeah. This run has a lot of stuff going on with it. Now, one thing is, we can actually add the communal tables now, and the game probably wants us to do this. I'm going to see if we can get away with not doing it, because it's an old run. It's nice having flavor in old runs. We have a vacuum lock here. This lock looks like it's gotten filled with a little bit of water. I don't think I overly care about that. I think our insulation has been pretty good in general. The base is finally warmed up, because the top of the base was super cold for ages. Here's our big spom. It does still work. This is just all... There was some broken pipe here, but we've just rerouted it. This is for all the coolant. Don't ask me what all of these resources are. I don't remember. We have a fair few bionic duplicates. Most of the bionic duplicates are on other asteroids, just keeping things going. We're sending payloads over. What are the payloads that we're sending over? Let me just check. We're sending a lot of rock over? What? Why? Rock and regolith. Oh, you don't... Okay, you do actually have naphtha. Someone definitely needs to come in here and grab this. The ethanol is keeping the hydrogen in at the moment, because it just continues to flow as a liquid and then boils. But, yeah. We've been running a load of radbolt generators off of the crashed satellites, and they've been generating a lot of heat. I think this is a lot of heat. I mean, yes, we've got everyone in suits, but this is so much heat, it's probably going to start actually causing real issues soon. What you're saying is you're a little sad about how much more powerful the Floxes are compared to base game and Spaced Out. I think this is a sad I think this is a lesson that is very true about Oxygen Not Included. The DLC Planet Pack content is much more powerful than the base game content. It really is. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that, because base game is hard. We never finished base game. And perhaps, in the spirit of that, we should try and do everything in this run without the Frosty Planet Pack and the Prehistoric Planet Pack critters. So maybe we keep the Floxes out of it. But I probably do want to keep them alive and reproducing in case I change my mind. Now, where are we sending this? We're sending it to Blagini. Okay, where is Blagini? Also, I need to change this diagnostics thing. That should always be on. I can lower... I can remove crops. Don't show crops. Don't show stress, because that's up here. Oh, hold on. And then... I think the rest of these are all fine. Actually, food we don't need to show either. Yeah, that'll do for now. I want to keep this level low. Let's keep the battery thing on here. Hello, Willow Rady. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we've set up a lot of radiation absorption from these satellites. I mean, there's so much of it. It's free. Why wouldn't we? The answer is power and heat. So we're generating a lot of power on this run. This is not the sour gas boiling yet. We just have far too much steam. We may have boiled the entire, or we may have dumped water on the entire magma biome to clear it out for industry later. So we got quite a few thermal aquatuners running away, actively cooling all of these steam turbines as they generate all the power for us. We're mostly aiming to suck the heat out of all the steam. This is several hundred kilograms per tile of 300 degrees steam, so we're not getting rid of that heat anytime soon. We do have a load of slicksters over here. We are having a slight problem in that they have started to breathe all the carbon dioxide. We're adding more, but it's not all getting there. There's a few issues going on. But at the moment, I'm kind of just letting things run, just because I'm trying to remember what on earth we were actually doing. We have a lot of saltwater vents that we've just geotuned, and they're helping provide power and water and everything as well. Our Drecos aren't getting irrigated. Why is that? Are we just out of polluted water? Where's that supposed to be coming from? Isn't that supposed to be coming from this pipe? No. The carbon skimmer. With the steam vent. The steam vent is dormant, activates in 20 cycles, but that's surely not all the water. Same for that one. Just the usual for Styxes then? Yeah, I guess. We have a big coolant loop here that's going up to space. And we're running that past all of our meteor defenses. Because we do get some big meteors in this map. There's a pipe here that we're trying to build? What? Oh, we're trying to build a big coolant pipe, aren't we? To actually bring this coolant loop down to these transformers. Yeah, because these transformers are getting very hot. Because we're running all of these radbot generators as well. That's a lot of stuff going on. Right, who is actually doing this? I've had this on yellow alert for quite a while and nothing has happened. It's not like we're boiling all of the naphtha. Your errand's just getting interrupted when you go grab the naphtha. Do we just have a bottle somewhere?
There we go.
Treble Queen! Hello! Welcome, welcome. We are currently trying to make sense of our old sour gas or bus save. Oh, I see the issue. You're trying to pitch a pump, but there's nothing here. Right. Let's solve that problem. Let's actually just build a plastic temperature plate quickly. We have the technology. Look at all these raw resources we have. This is amazing. Yeah, just build that there. That should melt pretty quickly. But yeah, let me give you a shout out. How have you been? What's been going on in your life? Underscore. There you go. Yeah, we're back to Sour Castle Bust. We just released a YouTube video where we're talking about Flox recycling. So I really wanted to talk about that. These dusk caps are too hot. How hot is this coolant loop? Cool enough. What about this water? This water is... Well, this water here is cold. But this water here is hot. I'm not going to trust that. Thing is, some of this polluted water is cold, some of it's hot. Where is this coming from? I am literally just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Okay, this looks like geyser water. No, it's aqua water. Oh my god. Okay. So that is freshly aqua-tuned. That's going in here to run all of these steam turbines. I think we just filled this up with bottle empties, you know. Right, this loop is cold. You know what? This loop is cold. I think we've got some spare capacity on this cooling loop, if I'm going to be really honest. I'm just going to send a pipe up here to run past all of this. I'm happy to keep... I mean, what's the installation like in this area? Not great. Okay. Perhaps we just run a regular pipe past all of this for now. And we'll do it in the classic janky fashion. Do it like this. And then we'll get these cooled. I think we're just going to be fixing stuff on this map for a little while, because I think we got a bit carried away. And we could... I think we could probably do with one stream of just actually fixing everything. Look how many puff princes we have. They're all miserable. Great. I'm really good. This is... Oh, well. Okay, first of all, I'm really glad, because if we actually look at me for a second... Sorry, guys. If we look at me, I'm desperately in need of a haircut. Don't at me. I finally booked a haircut, so that's gonna be Friday. I'm very excited about that. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get it cut since Australia, and that was September. Like, I might keep the rest of it long, but I've got to get rid of this fringe. I'm not even sure what it's doing. Like, I know I normally have a party, but this is getting ridiculous. I just stopped getting haircuts like 15 years ago. I just started cutting my own hair. Yeah, that's true. I tried. Well, we tried. Yeah, we tried that a little bit. I don't know. I've got a fairly good cheap hairdresser. Just cut the bangs and keep everything else long. Maybe. Maybe we should do a poll. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's how that should go. Right, okay, you have now successfully melted the naphtha. I think some of the naphtha does end up dripping down here. That's fine. We're just melting it as and when we need it. Let's go have a look at this bottle emptier, because we desperately need a naphtha. Okay, this is good. This won't evaporate. This will hold. So I'm just going to leave it there now. And I'm hoping all of this ethanol eventually just disappears. Just get out of here. You're rocking a pretty snazzy mohawk. Nice, nice. That's good. I'm going to be really triggered by the fact we don't have suppressed notifications. Oh, I forgot. We just have all these random mammoths hanging around in here. That's funny. God, this run is so weird. How much stuff is going on, how many bodges there are. But we can definitely do this pipe first. The dupes are well trained. We have a lot of labor. Nothing... I think the only things that are actively breaking on this asteroid... If we actually go and have a look at the other asteroids quickly, just to show you what's going on. We've got the other asteroids in like long-term maintenance mode. We're just extracting resources, dumping them on the main asteroid. We've got a couple of bionic dupes keeping everything under control in their Atmos suits, exploiting the heck out of everything. And we're not really doing anything else other than harvesting the geysers for now. I'm sure there's more stuff we can come up with in future. This is the Regolith asteroid. We haven't been here yet. We've got the superconductive asteroid, which we found. We've got the Frosty asteroid, which we found. But again, I'm umming and ahhing about it. We have the Tungsten asteroid. Look at this molten cobalt down here. We manually got the dupes to pump all of this magma so we can get down here and build these volcano tamers. Wait, this isn't finished. I did indeed leave myself some work to do, didn't I? Okay, we do have 2 dupes here. This is fine. We've got our own gulpfish farm. We're trying to do some active cooling here, I think. I'm not sure how that's actually going. We do indeed actually need to finish this. Otherwise, we're going to have tungsten dipping into magma and... Well, I mean... That's not the end of the world, is it? Oh, this is all vacuumed out. We should... let's just fix this. This is really simple. All we need to do is... Is there a reason I haven't done this? You like to combine decision paralysis with FOMO? Yeah. I feel like project paralysis is the death knell of every run now. Yeah, but it's like, I've got a really good fixed goal for this run. I mean, I've got to update this command to include the new video. But our aim is to use all of the space on this massive geodormant classic asteroid for critter ranches for sour gas boiling. And there are 2 things that we need before we can stop procrastinating and actually get started on this. We need Super Coolant, so we need to go and get some graphene, or graphite, from the Water Asteroid. And we've got to get Thermium, which means we need to get some niobium. And yeah, that's about it. There's Sand Wraith. Arisia is leaky oilfish are good to geotune for instant petroleum. I haven't done it. Some people say it's alright. I haven't tried it. Go for it. I don't think there's going to be that much effort involved getting it up to speed. Right, I'm going to have to dump some polluted water on here, but this will definitely be cold enough. And I've actually set this to a reasonable temperature for the things, which is why I'm doing this. Do we have a bottle emptier involved? Do I have a convenient polluted water pipe? I don't have a convenient one. I could definitely just put a bottle drainer here, though. That's fine. Let's put a bottle drainer, I don't know, say here. And then what I'll do is I'll put a bridge here, cut this. And then cut this. And then it will prioritize the loop over the drainer, and this should be fine. I guess these aren't going to get cool for now. Yeah. I'm playing on a laptop? I am playing on a laptop. This is why I've been procrastinating on Sour Gas or Bust, because I think to ultimately do everything we want, we're going to have to get a better computer. That being said, the devs have made performance improvements since we've last played on this save. We're not using fast track. We're getting 15 FPS at the moment. I'm sure it's going to get worse with time, but like, I don't know. Seems good enough for now. The gas situation has been a tiny bit temperamental with these guys, but I think it's mostly okay. I'm not going to worry about that. Jet suits are better now? Yes, they are. I'm seriously contemplating getting rid of all of these ladders, or at least most of them, and adding jet suits at some point. I'm certainly thinking about it. It seems to be running fairly well for this point in the game. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. We're doing a stupid amount of stuff on this save. The amount of critters is not really doing it justice. Wait, we just landed a rocket? I think we had people in space doing a mission to explore. I think they just went to go find the Charino. Oh, that's right. There's space debris now. There's a load of metal ore just hanging out in space. There's a load of algae, dirt. Okay. There's a load of salt water and brine. There's a load of sedimentary rock and granite. There's a load of hydrogen and water. That's funny colored water game. And then over here, there's molten tungsten and wolframite. Okay. We need to find this other planet. So we have... What's our rocket situation? Let's have a look at that again. 45 dupes really help with that? Yeah, it's the right number of dupes. It's not too high, it's not too low. We actually have a Radbolt rocket now. That's cool. So that's going to have a range of 20 hexes. Why do I have a wire in here? Can I get rid of this wire? I mean... Did this melt? Oh, I had it in here because this was originally connected, but I think I've changed my mind since then. This is our whole liquid uranium. What is this? Gunk? Liquid uranium. Oh, this is about the uranium state change, isn't it? I remember now. Liquid uranium has a heat capacity of 1.69. Depleted uranium has a heat capacity of 1. This helps multiply heat for steam turbine power. So you're all like 1,000 cycles ahead of my current run. In that you've accomplished that, even though I'm cycle 1500, you're at 800. Thank you. Yeah, I think we've been pretty efficient on this run overall. Wow, we have a lot of Floxes up here. There is actually one satisfied Flox, but that's only because you're fresh. This water is probably a bit too cold now. Oh, this geyser's going to erupt soon? Thank God. How are our sleepers doing? Do we actually have enough sleep for this? I don't think so. Did something change about this? I feel like I'm going to have to add another sleeper. I think I can add another sleeper. You're running 8 sleepers? Yeah. I mean... Oh, I'm peeved. Look at this. I'm peeved. I think we'll be alright. I'm not going to overly worry about that. That seems very nitpicky. Right. But we do actually... I mean, first of all, let's get that coolant loop loaded. And then I do actually need to finish that tungsten volcano off. Otherwise, we're in semi-big trouble. Right. You need to fill up with polluted water from, I don't know, anywhere. Give me an errand. I don't think there is any. I feel like we may have just completely run out on the whole map. There's actually a lot down here. I'm just going to tell them to sweep everything down here and we'll dump it in. I wouldn't put too much stock into how fast you play ONI. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. A lot of people like to play on speed 3 and go through cycles really quickly. I like to go on speed 1 and go through cycles really slowly. I feel like you get the same amount done either way, whether you're more time efficient in game or time efficient in real life. It used to be a deal where on speed 3 the dupes had stopped doing a lot of errands. That's not really the case anymore, but I still mostly play on speed 1 out of habit, I would say. You play on speed 1 or pause like 95% of the time. Also, look at my stupid storage solution. We've just got like loads of storage bins that people have been sweeping stuff into. That's not a good solution. Right, you should actually be dumping polluted water in here now, right? I guess... Yeah, do that. Before cycle 500, I pause like it's like a tool-assisted speedrun, and then afterwards you just burn speed 3. Fair enough, yeah. Pause like 95% of the time. I mean, at least all of our things are working properly. Why have we got glass here? Oh, this is the volcano tamer. I'm very happy with these volcano tamers. We haven't done any geyser taming in a while, have we? Thankfully, I think most of the geysers on this run are thoroughly tamed by now. There's a lot of swarms. There you are. But yeah, what I'm thinking is we're going to do a couple of weeks of Sour Gas Burst where we go to the other asteroids, get the space materials we need. Once I've gotten things in order over here anyways. Because I definitely don't want to worry about this asteroid while we're doing these difficult space missions. And then... what I'm thinking is, maybe I go and do some more Frosty Planet Pack stuff in a new run. Maybe try and do stuff with Shatter Floxes? I'm not sure. Was that really it? No, Mies Mort's on it as well. That's good. It seemed like we had a lot of polluted water down there. Like 10 kilograms per tile. What? Oh no, all the Pacu. Oh, the Pacu were hanging out in the water? Oh, whatever, I don't care. We've got multiple Paku farms on this run. We're good. But yeah, the problem is this asteroid has been thoroughly cleaned out, so if there isn't any polluted water at the geysers, there isn't any polluted water for us to bottle up, as it were. Did we actually build that whole coolant pipe now? It looks like we did. Okay, that's good. Check this out. Ugh. Looks like there's a few bits left. We're filling this up as well. I believe that's filling directly from the geyser. So I shouldn't need to manually do that one. I think this is the exact same Paku. Oh, this is a slightly wonky version of the Paku Ranch, but I think it still works just fine. I think I literally only set this up because I had some Paku in a pond, and I didn't want to get rid of them. But I also didn't actually want to do anything with them. So the Paku, I think, are just in stasis on this run. Some extra food. We have 2 million calories, and we have 1.5 million calories of surf and turf in these freezers. That's kind of wild. Hello, Carmike. We're back to Sour Castle Bust. I hope you guys enjoyed your frames, because we're skimping on frames again. But yeah, we're just trying to fill up this little coolant loop with actual cold water. Does this actually matter? Where are you? Do you have actual substantial bottles of polluted water to grab? I mean, they're not too bad. It's kind of borderline. Did you actually get any... Is there a decent amount? 94 kilograms? That's better than nothing. But yeah, it's going alright. These turbines aren't plugged in. Why didn't I plug these turbines in? Have I just literally not got a transformer for them? I think that might be it. Why don't I set this up? Oh my god. What the heck was I doing with these transformers again? Right, let's just have a look. I'm pretty sure we can just copy and paste whatever we've done for this one. So, 1, 2, 3, 4... How fast are each of these running? We've got 2 plugged into each. We've got 5. Okay, alright. That's fine. Gold amalgam, gold amalgam. I am very much just settling back in. Okay? Don't judge me. Right, heavy watt conductive wire. Yeah, we've actually set this up on heavy watt conductive wire. I think the plan was I was going to combine these 2 spines at one point. Is that plan still going to happen? I don't know. Right, let's hook that up there, hook that up there. Where are these wires going to go? I mean, let's do it from this end, I think. I'm really going to try not to overcomplicate this. Do that. When you first started playing Dwarf Fortress, all my thoughts on my crappy 2010 laptop would fall within 5 years to a robust 8 frames per second. Nice. 3 FPS when I got raided by goblins. That's oddly specific. That's fine. Right, I think I'm just going to go up here. I'm not going to pretend there's any real rhyme or reason to what I'm doing with these wires. Okay? They just need to go somewhere. I will probably come back and go, what the heck am I doing? When I'm actually setting up all my industry. But I still need to come up with a good plan for it anyways. Also, look, I left all these gaps in the wires just in case I wanted to actually put anything... have any more wires run through them. That's how paranoid I've been. And then this one, I think, is just going to go separately. Yeah, that seems fine. Oddly specific is probably going to be my official autism diagnosis. I think my wire arrangements are going to be my autism diagnosis. That's ridiculous. I have never seen anyone's wires in this game and worried more than when seeing my own wires. Right, is there any automation here? No. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait. Did I stop doing this because we don't have enough cooling to run past all of this? I feel like that was the answer. Look how hot this polluted water is. Look, it's exactly 70 degrees hotter. Are we actually even going to be able to run these? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Nick's like going fast. Yeah, you like to hold your judgment. You've seen a lot. Yeah, we'll see. I'm pretty sure we mathsed it so that we would run 5 aquatuners off, and then we didn't hook up these turbines as a result. But we're going to do it anyways, because I feel like it. Right, how's this looking? Looks like we still need a little bit more polluted water. Is there actually a lot of conduction going on in here? I feel like the answer is no. Let's put some radiant segments in. So probably, let's see, this is aluminium. Oh, look, a run where we actually have aluminium. Amazing. I don't think there's a satisfying answer for this, so I'm just going to put them here. Let's do that. Hey, it's still got some more polluted water. That's good. If this geyser started erupting again, do we have a pitcher pump in here? I should definitely have a pitcher pump in here. In case I need to do something like this. I mean, this looks silly. This does look really silly. I'm gonna switch this. Oh, I can't put the pitcher pump here, can I? No, I can't put the pitcher pump there. That's a drop-off for Floxes? Reverse transformers? Yeah, pretty much. I think I'm just going to remove this. What's this actually warming the water up to? Okay, it's not doing anything. That's fine. I'm going to remove these two, and I'm going to put a pitcher pump here. Because I think we need to be able to grab this in case of emergencies. Yeah, we're using conductive wire on the steam turbines. Because I don't want a heavy watt wire running where the dupes go. So all of my heavy watt wire is hidden in the transformer corridors. Oh, we got a vent? That's fine. I can remove this. Yeah, go ahead and do that. We need to cool these Floxes down anyways. Are the dupes tuning the steam turbines? They're tuning some of the turbines. I think they're not tuning these ones because frankly, we wouldn't be able to use all that power. Now, we could actually get them to tune this one. But I actually fit so many steam turbines in here, we haven't got it roomed out into power plants. That's why we're not tuning any of them. I don't think I ever planned on tuning them, I'm going to be honest. Printables, what we got? Greco eggs, I don't know. I'm not sure I really want anything at this point. I'm just trying to make sure we can actually fill this coolant loop. Because I want these mushrooms to grow. We're eating the slime with them. This is important to my mental well-being. We have a lot of slime. It's not off-gassing because of the carbon dioxide. That's a bit of an oversight. I feel like the slime should go in somewhere. What's the gas situation? Oh, isn't there supposed to be a wheezewort here? I think the puffs were getting too cold. Well, that doesn't seem like a problem anymore, so... Oh, we don't have a wheezewort. Okay. I don't know, man. Slime in here. Do I not have a feeder for slime? No, I'm just collecting it from these. I think I just need to put a storage bins in here and fill them with slime. Okay, so storage bin, storage bin. This seems fine. I don't really care. This doesn't have to be a vacuum. Feeder for slime. No, that's true. You don't need a feeder for slime. You need to feed it for mushrooms. Oh, we got the auto sweepers, so it should be fine. I think we will have time to do everything with the tungsten volcano, so I'm not overly worried about that. I love watching all of the dupes do this with all of the wires. It's fantastic. Although they're not wearing any of the custom ammo suits. But I don't think I really want them to do anything with those at the moment. Yeah, I'll just let you keep building everything. What about the pipe up here? Did you get that finished? Yes, you did. Okay, so let's hook that up here. This is the coolant loop for the space. So this is not a cold loop. This is just to regulate everything. And frankly, I just want to run water through here because this water is getting so friggin' hot. It's practically boiling in the pipe. In fact, it may actually be boiling in the pipe. Or it would if we weren't only feeding a small amount of water through. I mean, this is literally steam turbine water. Maybe this is why it's getting super hot over here. You know? It is possible. But yeah, we're filling up this Radbot rocket pretty well. This is what we're going to be using for most of our space travel. We do have to actually discover the watery planet. And I think I'm going to do the watery planet first, just for my sanity. Because I know the Niobium planet's going to be harder. And we're looking after the Flixes here, mostly just because I want to make sure we've got them for later. We are ending up with a little bit of petroleum and stuff, but I'm not overly fussed. There's a lot of sweeping going on over here as well. What on earth? Did I actually set up a dispenser? Where would I have even put a dispenser? Oh, I did. I put a dispenser over here, so all the debris on the map is getting stored on this tile. Okay, that makes sense. Can I priority 9 this? Sorry, I think today is just going to be a hangout stream. There is enough stuff to do. I need to do this. Also, all of our actual Drecos that we've been looking after have been starving because they haven't been getting enough polluted water. I think we are actually feeding these pincher peppers now. Hello, Critical Fire 65. How's it going? It's going alright. We're back to our long-term oxygen not included colony, where we're planning on doing a load of critter recycling. And at the moment, things are just kind of crazy. What's the refinery going on here? Tungsten? Awaiting coolant, waiting for materials. We have 100 kilograms of wolframite in here. How much wolframite do we have in general? Yeah. I need to actually come up with a better long-term plan for Drecos. Because the water from the geyser is not hot enough to actually go in the plants without a metal refinery. And we don't really need a metal refinery at the moment. It's too hot if we put steel in it. So it's not great. At the moment, we're just refining wolframite into tungsten because we have wolframite. But I mean, I guess we're going to wait forever to keep doing that. At least it's filling up with water now. We have a lot of errands going on. I may have told the dupes to do too many things at once. They're pretty efficient at things, but we've given them a lot of commands. So let's just watch them. Let's just watch them and hang out for a bit. I think, actually, you know what? I'm going to do a poll. Where am I going to do a poll? I'm not running my computer that I normally run polls on. Okay, I'm not going to do a poll. That's fine. But I need to decide whether I'm going to include Floxes in this plan or not. Because I think if we are, we don't have to include a lot of Floxes, and it's going to give us a lot more resources. But if we are going to include Floxes, I need to actually keep them safe, because I think at the moment they're not really safe. But I'm glad I can help you get to cycle 245. Or is it 200, cycle 245 factorial, in which case it's a very large number of cycles. How many cycles do you reckon you could run Oxygen Not Included for without any actual base before the game just crashed? Like, is there some kind of overflow on the timer or something? I don't know. We've done this run for 146 hours. How's that looking? We also just have a load of priority 1 sweep errands on everything. But the dupes generally aren't doing too much of that. It looks like, yeah, so we took everything out of the storage bins and we put it just at the top of the map. That's fine. That security door is really annoying me. Also, why isn't this loop running? This is like the whole base loop. Oh, it's not running because we're... Wait, what? Did I get the bridges the wrong way round? I got the friggin' bridges the wrong way round. Yes, okay, that explains a lot. Right, you're gonna have to do this now, I'm afraid. Yeah, have fun with that. I'm very satisfied with filling up the Radbot rockets just fine. I think... Don't I actually turn these off? I think I do turn these off when the rocket is full. I have an ore gate here. So... The rocket is on the... Yeah, so it sends a green signal when it's not on the rocket platform. Oh, it's the reflectors. So normally the rad bolts go up to the rocket, but then they go down and then go in here to the diamond presses when we're actually not running the rocket. Okay, that's fair. I have a loop that runs the entire map. I have several coolant loops. This is just the ambient cooling loop where it's just cooling the whole map gradually, but not like to a significant degree. And then we have others that are aiming to get stuff to specific temperatures. But it's just because we have a lot of random heat generators across the map. Like, these transformers will generate a lot of heat. The Radbolt things will generate a lot of heat. So I'm just trying to get that under control. I'm not sure how successful I'm going to be on that one. We'll see. I think we might be out of polluted water. Put in here. I mean, that looks fine. I think that will do. I'm going to put that on priority 9. You can do that later. And I'm going to enable auto bottle as well. Okay, the mushrooms are actually growing again. That is good. Okay. Let's put slime in here just because it's going to be fairly quick. Actually, oh, you can't quite reach it, but that's fine. It's close enough, isn't it? We're not going to have environmental slime forever. So I'm just going to get them to put it in here as probably priority 5. Yeah. Okay. I throw water at all your heat problems and pray. What do you think we did with this? The endless steam chamber. This. What on earth is going on over here? Now this is some shenanigans, isn't it? We got something going wrong. Neutronium just hanging out, apparently. I don't know. Yeah, we have a few different cooling loops. I'm glad we managed to fix our natural gas geyser. That was annoying last time. Right, so mushrooms should be growing again fairly soon. You are decreasing in temperature. I'm pretty confident about that. Neutronium can flake. I don't think that's what's happening. There's no temperature in this. Neutronium doesn't have a temperature. It doesn't have a thermal conductivity. No heat is getting lost. Maybe something... Oh, it looks like it's raining from the top. What? Oh, Oh, no, it's not flaking. It's literally just we're dumping a liquid vent on it. Yeah, that's true. We're technically dumping liquid vents everywhere. Except this... Except you're not seeing the water apart from when it lands on the neutronium. It's still kind of weird, though. Right, are we actually done with this, then? Can we go and fix that tungsten volcano? I think this loop is going to start filling up again. I need to check that this is going to automatically fill. Oh, wait. Before we do that, I need to put a pitcher pump here as well. So we can manually extract stuff. Now, this isn't space exposed. None of this is space exposed. I know this. So put the pitcher pump here, and then you can step down here again. That's fine. Right, let's look at our geysers. Okay, the loop is running. That's good. So this is our polluted water vent. This is going in here, and it's running past the geotuners. Cringe. What's this? What is this bridge for? Oh, I don't know. Oh, probably because we've got a load of shenanigans going on over here. We have some polluted water that's running... Oh, right. We've got some polluted water running past the spawn to cool everything down. That's funny. Then that's going down here. That's continuing to run down here. We got polluted water from the natural gas generators. This, I believe, is just getting dumped on the steam. Generally. Yes. How am I filling this loop? Do I have any way of actually filling this loop? Oh, this loop is running through here. This is the aquatuner that's cooling everything. Just one aquatuner. For all the ambient cooling. You're literally gonna... I'm gonna have to literally follow this pipe around the entire friggin' map, aren't I? Oh god, okay. That's fine. None of the dupes are idle. We can do this. Right, that's then running all the way through here, all the way back. It's coming out here, going down here. I think we just filled this up. I think what we did is we literally put a bridge here and we temporarily filled it up. Oh, it's this one. This one dumps... Oh, no, this one dumps onto this. Right, well... Oh, God. This is a drainer. Look. There's got to be a way for me to do this, so I can just automatically fill up the loop. Okay, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, just do this. Just do this. Which way is that flowing? Yeah, that's the correct way. That will work. Just do that. And then we'll always try and fill the loop first. Okay, yeah, okay. You stepped away for a minute. Is there a way to get rid of the neutronium? Not for us. I'm not planning. I'm going to be honest. My plan for the bottom of the asteroid is I'm going to run the heavy conductive wire and connect it up once this steam has cooled down. To be fair, the steam is actually cool enough that we could probably do that now. But that feels a bit premature. I think we'll wait until a bit later to do that. Does rabot chipping still work? I really ought to just bite the bullet and test it myself. From what I can tell, it doesn't work. There was a great video on YouTube where someone actually deleted Demolior with rockets when, by timing the rockets to launch just before the meteor landed, and it worked. That's not actually relevant, is it? I'm just... I just thought it was really cool, okay? Right, okay, let's see. Let's go back to Blagini. Because we need to get this volcano sorted before we end up with a load of tungsten. We got 16.6 cycles. This should be doable. I don't think there's anything else I need from down here. I believe we're doing an exact mirror of what we've done over here. Oh, that's why we're bringing igneous rock over here. That's true. I think I intended to make all of this out of igneous rock. Yeah. All the magma is in bottles down here because of interrupted errands. I think I don't want anyone getting to the bottom of the map because I want to make sure that we can keep pumping the magma if we feel like it. Can people actually get over here? Where are the dupes on this planet? We got 2 dupes. We got thing 1 and thing 2. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't want you to keep pumping magma for now. I just need you to get this finished. And then there's a few things I need to do in here. We put some conveyor rail in here. Looks like we built most things. I just need to seal this off. And we have dumped enough rock here now, I think, to finish this off. So let's go ahead and do that. The conflicting reports usually is because of the fact it takes so long and a lot of rad bolts. Yeah, I guess. You'll have a rock and crash satellites. I guess I'll just test it and see. Yeah. Yeah, give it a test. Give it a shake. Do we still have a vacuum in here? Oh, this whole bit is a vacuum. That's fine. Okay. So, we want liquid uranium on the bottom. Do we have uranium? We do not. Oh, we do. This is the uranium. Okay, we did think of that. Good. Oh, I need to hook this steam turbine up? Really? Yeah, that's definitely something I need to do. Well, I'm just going to tell you to make a ladder then, and then I'm gonna turn these off. That should work, right? So, what do these dupes actually get up to? We got, oh, it's not even thing 1 and thing 2, it's just Stealer and thing 2. Lol. Fair enough. So we're going to have to put some water in here. We have got some gunk. Is this gunk or naphtha? I'm thinking it's probably gunk. Yeah, it's just gunk. It's not a lot of gunk either. But we've done that over here. So clearly I have some confidence in it. That's a lot of steam. What was the plan with the water? Am I literally just planning on dumping this polluted water on the thing? This is the coolant loop that's running past the steam turbines. Okay. I do need to actually move this ladder as well. That's fine. I don't think the dupes have anything else to do. Are they fast? Are they fast dupes? What are their boosters? Okay. It looks like they do have at least 1 construction booster. That's good. Wait, what are you doing? I don't want you doing anything in here. We don't have steel for a conveyor rail. Do I need steel for this? I don't think I do. No, don't worry about it. You need to have a decent amount of power over here for the bionic dupes. It's fine. You do not seem to have any construction boosters. Did we send them over? I think I need to add this to the resource list. I think that would help you get things done faster. Structure boosters? No. Okay. Let's go over to this planet. Do we have any construction boosters that we can send over? Because I don't think we need input materials anymore. So where are the input materials? They are coming in from, oh my god, here. Am I just dumping the hot regolith on the other asteroid? I mean, we do need filtration medium, that's true. I thought I had a loader. But actually manually... Oh, I do have a loader down here. This is the 50-50. Okay. I mean, the good news is we can fire as many payloads as we want. So I think we can just tell them to put construction boosters in here. And then I'm going to tell you to stop adding igneous rock, because I think we have enough of that now. I'm going to get you to make, like, 8 construction boosters, I guess. Where is that? Construction boosters, 8. Yeah, do that, and then we should be able to get some construction boosters over there. If it's half and halving with the uranium, I think that's fine. Uranium regolith. Oh my god. Ugh, my brain is melting in real time. Right, let's continue. I'm pretty sure that matches what we got the other day. That's interesting. Okay, really glad these are growing again now. Looks like we have been filling these with slime. That's also good. Kind of low on chlorine in here, but I don't think that's a huge problem. Right, you're full of polluted water now, so I think I can stop dumping you in here. And then you should actually be filling up from the geyser now. We did add a lot of pipes, so that's fine. We've had several streaks of magma frilly socks, nice. We also found the Moo asteroid, but that's neither here nor there. Right, I need to remove these 3 ladders as well. This is painful. I feel like there's not actually a lot of building left for you guys to do. I think I'm going to make these priority 8, because these could wait until later. And they're taking you a little bit of time. And we should get a notification when the construction boosters come up. So we'll have a think about that. Why is this broken? That's not good. Is that pressure damage? Oh, was that the issue we were having here? We were getting pressure damage on this because of the water? Oh, well, we've got a feeder here anyways. That's fine. I don't care. I think eventually you are just going to get rid of all the polluted water, right? We're not venting any more polluted water in here now. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it then. We're feeding fish to the tree. And a puffed? Okay. Right, you are getting this done. That's good. I'm going to priority 9 this as well, just so we can make sure that we actually get the turbine in place. We do have the coolant loop already running past it. This one's running, that's fine. These are all geotuned as well. This one is geotuned. We have a researcher dupe that's doing all the geotuning. Yeah, yeah, we did discover this. I think this is the run where we discovered this. I think this will be fine. I think it will eventually be fine. We just need to get rid of most of the polluted water first. See how that goes. Right, this needs to go here. We did actually have enough resources for that. That's good. And then I need to dump some liquids in here. So this is ready for gunk. So dump some gunk in here. Do we have gunk available to dunk? I feel like we probably do, right? The Yes, we have a bottle filler right here. That's good. I think I'll get this done in time. It's going to be fairly slow, but that's fine, because I'm just easing myself into this. You know how it is. I still do need the dupes to eventually bottle up all of the magma so we can actually get to the bottom of the map, because there's a fair few resources down here that I want to get back. But once we can get down here, we can't just dump the magma into these bottles again. We did that to get rid of almost all of the magma. Wait, why haven't you got power? Oh, we need to build this bridge. That needs to happen, like, now. Just got the hot metal sat in here. That's not good. What else do we need to do? So the conveyor meters are set for the right flow rates for each volcano. That is good. Yeah, go ahead and build this now. This power from the steam turbine is all just being wasted at the moment. So this means that the tungsten is going to go through here. It's going to go through small packets. It's going to be quite hot, but it's running through entirely insulated tiles. We made sure this whole bit was full of insulated tiles. And it's going to go all the way onto here and merge with this tungsten. That... Oh. Hold on. How does this work, then? So your eruption average is this. We've got it... Oh, I know what we've done. We've got it so the packets are double the size of the actual volcano eruption, so we can 50-50 it. And then we're doing that twice for these volcanoes, because it's going to be 50-50ing here as well. That's why I've done it like that, I believe. So it should mean that all of the volcanoes still dump all of their material eventually. And then all that tungsten is coming out here. We're running all of that tungsten past this bit, which is thermo-aquatuned. Right? Yeah, it is. So this one thermo-aquatuner is handling all the cooling for all 3 volcanoes. Is that wise? Meh, I don't know. I'm sure I did the maths on it. That doesn't seem like something I wouldn't have done the maths on. So I think what I'll do is I'll just make sure the dupes do the rest of these errands first. And then I will fill this up with water. Okay. Shall we go into space? We need to investigate some more POIs. And we need to investigate them when they're 10 away. So we are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can go all the way there. So what's on the rocket? We don't need... We actually have a compact discharger for power banks. Am I planning on... I must be planning on sending a Barnic dupe up here then, right? Why do I have 1,000 rad pills in here? Yeah, I think we're very much planning on doing this. We have a lot of databanks in here as well. There's no plastic. Sweep only, allow manual use, gear bomb, basic rad pills, oxalite, power banks? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, we've got the Sonya as the crew. Select destination. Set round trip. That's fine. So we can go to that random place. We can go to this random place. I'm going to go here. This seems like the most likely to be the Water Asteroid. We're back to boiling. We're back to setting the map up to boil. Which I think is pretty funny. Okay, begin launch sequence. Is there anything wrong with this? The Bardic dupe's just going to be in their suit, right? Should I go find Sonya? It's not thing 1, is it? I'm coming back to an old run. Yeah, well, we always said we were going to come back to this run. We're just trying to figure out the logistics of that. But at the moment, the plan is just to actually find the Water Asteroid. And then we'll go there. Forgetting half the stuff. Yeah, this is very much the stream where we remember everything. Definitely. Oh, there you are. Interesting. I hope we haven't forgotten anything important. You know what? Let's actually save it here. Just in case we have forgotten something important. I don't think we have. This rocket is called the Green Goblin, by the way. Isn't that fun? Right. Go. Launchy, launchy. Yeah, there we go. Wait. Why are we bringing all these guys? No. No. If we're doing that, then we need plastic in here to make more databanks. But we don't actually need more databanks. Haven't we done all the research? I think we have literally done all the research. Oh, we have. Okay. Is this actually a problem? You know what? No. This is fine. How long is the rocket going to be in space for? Can I actually select the rocket? 2.6 cycles. Can we just have all the dupes up in space for 5 cycles? I think we can. Sure, why not? You just get to hang out with friends, apparently. You're not really going to get up to very much in here. We do have the phone. That is good. Okay. I'm not reloading. I've just realized. It takes like 5 minutes to reload in this game. We're definitely not doing that. Always fun going back and going, what the hell was I thinking? Yeah, exactly. How are the payloads doing? Look at all the payloads we're sending. I think I'm gonna have to actually look here and see if the... I'm gonna have to see if they're actually going in here. Looks like it's just regolith now. So, assuming you've actually made the boosters, which you have done, I think that means they're on the way. We have meteors landing as well. We have some regolith, I believe. Oh no, it's snow. That's fine. What's going on with snow? I think it's mostly the regolith we're worried about. I don't think we're actually harvesting the snow from the meteors in this case. Okay. Right, you're disabled by automation grid. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, turn these on. Let's see how that goes. If it all overheats, then we know there's a problem. But basically, what we're doing in here is... Oh, it is overheating. Oh, well, I'm a fool then. We actually need more coolant. We need to add another thermo aquatuner to this. I mean, we could do it. It would be a little bit annoying, but we could do it. What's this pump for? This pump is for steam for... I'm going to guess a sauna. Yeah, we have a few saunas. Not for heat deletion, just for recreation. Right, this could definitely get moved. This is definitely the sort of task that I think we can do today. The steam over here is generally cold enough now that we can go ahead and do this. So let's actually take this pipe, put it here. I don't believe there's any automation hooked up here. I think there is room for me to put another aqua tuner here if I'm careful. What the heck is going on with these bridges? I was really desperate to get this thing here, wasn't I? I feel like it's possible for me to set up an aqua tuner over here. I definitely don't need these tiles. Remove these. What's the wire situation over here? This is for aqua tuners. This should be fine then. I'll need to fit another conductive wire in here, but I think we can do that. It's just going to be a pain. So let's see what the sensors say. So 56, 42, 28. Okay, it's not getting anywhere near these temperatures. We know we need to add another one. So is that just going to go up here? Let's think about this. Oh, I can just stick it there to see how it goes. Okay, that's good. So what I could do is I could stick that there. I could put a sensor here. Which one do I want to send it to? Oh, this would need to be reversed, wouldn't it? Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh, no, not like that. By reversed, I mean actually the correct way. So it would be this pipe or something. So it would go over here. And then I could just do this. And then I could just go in here. Why didn't I just do this? I don't even need the pipe to go this way. Okay, that's good. That's very funny. Was there a reason I did this? Oh, I think I know the reason. I think I wanted to make sure the liquid took the same path, length of path out. But this doesn't make any sense because this is a longer path. I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to do it. I don't want to spend... I want to solve these problems. I don't want to dwell on them too long. And at least this way it's all still reachable, but it just means we're going to have to move some of the pipe around. The good news is, any actual liquid pipe that we get rid of is just going to boil in here. I don't care. That's fine. They're doing everything quickly. That's good. This is not going to stand, though. This has to go. And then remove this. Oh, and then I need another wire coming up here. Is this the problem? I do actually have an extra wire I can fit this on. But good God, this is going to be annoying. So these are all steam turbine wires. So I need these to be... I need these to face the other way. Was that the plan? Yes, that was the plan. Why did I put a bridge here? I could have fit another battery here. Oh, I think I could have just totally moved that. Oh, whatever. Right. Reverse this. Oh, it could have just been to actually bridge the wire out in a convenient way. Yeah, maybe that's it. Right. Let's see. Is this just normal heavy watt or conductive? This is conductive. Okay, so that goes in the top. Because we're pulling out the regular power. Right, okay. So that goes there. And then this is where my lack of foresight comes into play. Because I need to get this wire out now. That sounds like a problem for future me. So, let's just do this. I'm sure that wasn't important. Then that's going to go around here, and then... I feel like there is a way to get this to work. It's going to be annoying, but possible. That might not be possible. Yeah, I feel like that bit isn't possible. Okay, scratch that. Let's go back to here. No, this does feel possible. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We're going to be agonizing over this for at least a minute. That goes there. Then this goes there. Yeah. And then we can do this. At this point, we're getting so much negative decor from the conductive wire bridges that this feels like a bad plan. But beggars can't be choosers. Right, and then that goes down here, and then that goes here. And then I can just get that wire to come out here. And then that can just come down here. What is going on with this? Question mark? Yeah, question mark game. Okay, and then... Bridge, bridge, bridge. Cut, 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 cut. Power wire. Are gassy moves useful in the game now? Gassy moves were always useful ever since they made Brackeen with them. The problem is they're so far away, you just tend to not do them. But Brackeen is they are by far the most efficient way of producing Brackeen. And if you want Brackeen for automating your critter ranches, they're the best way of doing that. I think I will have to do a gassy moo run at some point. Because we never actually got around to using them, and there is a husky moo in the game. Maybe that's our next mini challenge. We do the husky moo. Right. I'm going to have to yellow alert a lot of these bridges that we've cut off. So I'm going to go ahead and do these bridges. I think that's probably a good plan. Feels like a big hassle to get them. Yeah, it is. But the payoff is large. I'm not going to deny that. Okay. So now we're going to stop everything running, and we're going to get all these bridges built, and nothing is going to break. Right? But these ones. Oh, right. The whole situation. Yeah, okay. The hassle is part of the fun for some people. Yeah. It's out of the way enough that you don't tend to do it. And this... So I've got a really big argument for this. They should make a starter planet where you have access to moons, so that people actually play with them. They learn how to play with them on that starter planet, and then they feel confident doing it in future runs. I think that's probably quite important for them to do at some point. Okay, we got the aquatuner in. That probably wasn't the most important thing to do, but it is a thing. It's George Jorge, who's been spotted. How is Blagini looking? You do all of this? You did do all of this. That's good. You're currently idle? No. What are you up to? Storing gunk. Okay. You've dumped a fair bit of gunk in here. That's good. So, the uranium's down here. So now we need the polluted water. So this is the steam turbine output pipe. And this is the pipe where we're just feeding it with polluted water. Right? I forget we have insulate here. We've actually made insulate in this run. Isn't that weird? I didn't know how much I love Brackine until they made it easy to get by Rexes and Dewdrips. Yeah, that's true. I still think moves are technically the most efficient source for it. At least I hope they are. Wait, did you actually do all of that? Amazing. Good. Okay, so now it's just this new wire being built, right? Yeah, good. Okay. I like it. And then we can run that thermo aquatuner as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and supervise this. Actually, you know what? Let's go have a look at the other asteroid. I do need you to get in here and start doing this. What are the construction errands? Do we have the boosters yet? No. Okay. Oh my god. I need to stop telling these dupes to do things so I can actually open all these payloads. It's all the regolith. I must have a water sieve here, right? If I don't have a water sieve, why am I sending all the regolith here? Hello? Was I just that desperate to get rid of it? Where is the regolith ending up? I mean, we're dumping it out onto this tile down here. So I'm just going to cut this off. I'm going to be real. We don't need any more regolith going to that planet. How many tons upon tons of regolith do you reckon I've sent to that planet? Well, if we ever do need filtration medium, then we've got it. Oh, wait. Yes, deodorizers. You're right. It's for deodorizers. But guys, we have 180 tons of regolith on this asteroid now, and I promise you none of it came from this asteroid. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, because it's the polluted oxygen from these vents is being used for all of the base oxygen. We've got 2 different polluted vents. The planet had no sand. Yes, that's also correct. Okay. Yes, that's very true. That's very true. Okay. Mirth leaf seeds, sure. We got every critter over here, pretty much. We've still got ways to go. Looks like I did bring enough. I did bring enough stuff. Did we get the mission control speed bonus? Do we have the mission control? I'm pretty sure we do. I hope this actually got done. I wasn't paying attention. Isn't the range of it 2 tiles? Yeah. Wait, can you actually just set that up here? And then I'm just going to get this pipe to come in here, and then I'm just going to get you to come in here, and then I'm just going to close this off. We now feeding too much... Oh, we're feeding too much liquid onto this pipe now. I need to just get rid of this. Yeah, just do that. Wait, unless there's actually more liquid we need to dump onto the line. No, this is the regular coolant loop. I don't think we want to dump any more of that. What is going on in this pipe? Oh, right, we're bottling up crude oil and things. It's fine. Right, okay, so let's see. So this one should be... This one should be above 28. This one... Okay, let's keep going in sequence, right? This one should be above 42. This one should be... this one should be above 56. And this one should be above 70. Okay. So they should all run. Oh, wait. Pipe. You need to build that pipe. And then you can just build all that wire. That's fine. Okay. Game? We glitched the interface a little bit. That's fine. Is this actually steam? No, it's just carbon dioxide. I think we determined the carbon dioxide does not actually cause any problems with this machine. Because the steam just pushes it all out of the way. Okay. Go back to Blagini. Right, so we're now dumping the polluted water in here. We've got some sand. How much polluted water do we need in here? We've got about 100 kilograms per tile of steam in here. So we want about 330-ish on the bottom, but we've got a couple of interlopers. So, can I get you to dig this sand? And then we'll have a look. I think this is pretty much ready. Gonna have a little mix of liquids going on. So, polluted water. We need this to be about, yeah, 300 kilograms per tile. That's gonna take a little while to fill up. Probably gonna forget about that, aren't I? Right, what other errands do you have now? Probably just doing all the payloads, right? Well, how about I get you to actually dump the magma out of here again, if we don't need to do anything else here. Come on, game. Did we eat all the food? No, the tree ate all the food. Am I being a twit? We have a tree here that eats food. Right, magma. Yeah, pick up the rest of this magma and start dumping it. And you know what I will do as well? I'm actually going to tell you to build an obsidian ladder down here. I'm going to tell you to get rid of this. And then I'm going to build another one. We're going to keep pumping it out of this bit. And then we're just going to have loads and loads and loads of bottles of hot magma in a vacuum. And then we'll figure out what to do with all of that. And we're going to stay here a little bit longer so I don't forget to do that. Right, is there anything else I actually need to do here? This power wire is connected. What's this even connected to? What's the generator for this power? They're out of power? What's going on? Oh, we have transformers. We have transformers. So, what's the situation with these? We've got some smart batteries. We got a steam turbine over here that's not working because the steam is... I want this to be running hot. Yeah, we could definitely do bottled magma power machines. But I'm kind of thinking maybe we keep the magma here and we send it to another asteroid. I don't know. What are our power sources? So these two steam turbines are going to be connected to this. I have two steam turbines here. This volcano will erupt shortly. I have the solar panels. I feel like we should be charging up at least a little bit. Ow, we're running out of this. Oh, we're running all these power bank charges. Oh, that explains it. Yeah. We're running a load of power bank charges. I did deliver eco power banks, and that's what we're charging and recharging. So that's why it's taking so much power. So, what's this wire for then? So these are for consumers. Oh, I see. And then this is so we can run a rad mod generator to actually get the power out of this. Okay. Well, this is a problem because I need this asteroid to actually power itself. Maybe it will as the solar power increases. A little skeptical. That's probably why I've disconnected that wire for now. So now these steam turbines should be charging up the batteries, and then they're just getting sucked out immediately, aren't they? There's a lot of empty power banks. Why are there so many empty power banks here? Ridiculous. Also, why are you so radiated? Steam active. What does this mean? Oh, the cool steam. Oh, right. This is supposed to be a liquid. Will that actually end up being a liquid? Probably eventually. Well, if it's working, I'm not going to complain. What about this one? This one seems to be working properly. It ran on power banks until the turbines are supposed to be upright, and you set the old ones back for charging. Yeah, maybe. That does sound like a sensible plan. We have a load of extra power bank charges down here at the moment. I think I was going to automate some of this. Because charging all these power banks all the time seems exhausting. I don't know, it's doing a little better now. What? Oh god, okay, look. Did someone gunk themselves? Oh god. What? What happened? I think I'm gonna reload this and find out, because we've just been pontificating for a little while. Let's go to fish. Cut to fish. They're hiding out. I need to clean this tank a little bit as well, being really honest. This is definitely a case where we reload it. I like the barbs quite a lot. I think they're pretty cute fish. They've been pretty low maintenance. They haven't been having too many issues. Yeah, you got the Hillstream loaches too. It's nice. We got a snail. We've been breeding the Hillstream loaches for quite a while, to be honest, and they've been doing well. Fish. Tried breeding them, but it didn't really work. Yeah, they're quite hard to breed, and I think I just did it by accident. I've seen a few babies around. They had a real baby boom a while ago, so these are all the babies in the tank now that have grown up. But they will probably repopulate in time. It was only a 54-litre aquarium, but a big pump of flow. Yeah, I have 2 big air stones, and then we have the dropper at the top. They've never seemed to have any issues with airflow, I will say. You had a 720-litre for your other ones? That's a lot. That's good. I wish I didn't taking care of fish. Yeah, they are pretty. Fire eel. Alright then. Do we have any sour gas in here? No. Okay. So whatever happened to actually break this happened within the last cycle. So let's queue up the ladder and try again. But I really don't know what happened. This needs to be set to magma. Back to game. As entertaining as it would be to have the fish on there forever. I'm fond of invertebrates for low maintenance. Yeah, I like invertebrates too. The problem is Whiskers likes them even more. That's the big issue that we have. Well, I guess I'm just going to be looking at this asteroid like a hawk. But yeah, if we ever get any actual liquids in here, any gases in here, that's a big problem. At least until we pack all this magma up. And even then, it's probably a big problem. Weed might be the easy part. That was my grandmother telling me that gardening was easy right before me. You spent 8 hours pulling weeds at 40 degrees sunshine. Yeah, the weeds love to grow. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, I was supposed to be watching this. I do, in fact, recall. Wait. I remember what the issue is now. Guys, this ladder was where we were dumping all the magma. We were dropping bottles of magma into the friggin' thing here. That's the whole issue. So that's probably going to require another reload, isn't it? Unless I move that. Are we doing well, Mary? Hope you're having a pleasant day. Having a pleasant day. Or Maureen. There you go. Right. This magma is going to immediately get pushed into here. And then I need this to go here. Immediately. That's going to immediately heat up the gunk. But if we yellow alert it, I think we can catch it in time. Okay, I'm glad I figured out what the issue was, because I was really confused. Oh. Yeah, keep doing it. Right, not ideal, but workable. So what I need to do now is I need to... I mean, I guess I can double the... No, I can't double the magma on this tile. I need to double on this tile. So I need to actually move these two. And then move these tiles back. Gunk's pretty tanky. I think it's more that the bottle of magma isn't very conductive. But yeah. So... I think what I need to do then is I need to cut this off. No. No, I don't need to do that. I need to cut this off. There you go. And now I can get up here and fix this. Right, in the meantime, we've still got more or less the right amount of water in here. That's good. Yeah, remove this. I'm very glad I figured out what was wrong with this. Otherwise, we'd have been here a while. I believe the sensor can actually stay here. So we'll investigate that. And remove these. The boosters got here a while ago, but I don't think we are going to unpack the payloads in enough time. There's too many payloads. We don't know what we're doing. Right, so this needs to go here. This needs to go here. Maybe we're missing metal ore. What are you talking about? There's no way we're missing metal ore. Wow, apparently we are. That's not good. Random metals that we can grab. This. We're getting eggshells out. What on earth? Wow, oh, I guess there really wasn't a lot of metal ore here, was there? Right, I'm gonna have to remove this. Oh, yeah, look, I literally made this out of steel. That was like the whole issue. That's weird. Right, you are now full of water. That's good. So I can disconnect you. Good. Then I believe this is actually pretty much ready. There's a big stockpile of tungsten in here, but that should all get taken out by the time it goes dormant, I think. Sour gas always comes uninvited to this game. Well, it's good that it's coming uninvited for a little while. Oh, we got polluted oxygen in here. That's definitely not what we want. Well, then let's build a mini gas pump. Oh. We do have some water on top. Oh, I know what the issue is. I think we're just gonna tile this out when it's done. I'm not gonna worry about that. I am gonna need you to go over here. And then I'm gonna need you to build a mechanized airlock here. Okay. But yes, Maury, this is Sour Gas or Bust. This is a run where we're doing a lot of oxygen not included stuff. We have a very large asteroid that we've completely hollowed out, more or less. Oh my god. And we're going to fill it all with critter ranches and sour gas boiling infrastructure, and we're going to make a very large amount of resources and power. And there's some videos about it. And the most recent YouTube video, we talk about Floxes, and we're umming and ahhing about wanting to add them to this run. Because on the one hand, they're very powerful, but I'm not sure they're really in the spirit of what we were trying to do. So, we'll have a think about it. Right, I'm pretty sure this should let us do everything we want over here. And then, let's actually put some pitcher pumps over here. Let's make these out of obsidian. That will do. That will do. And then we'll move them a bit further over again. And then we'll dump the rest of the magma out. And then the point of this is I actually need to get you to dump it over here. So I'm going to need you to get... I'm going to need the ladder to actually run up here, aren't I? Yeah. It's a little annoying. Keep that tile there, I guess. That should be fine. The annoying thing is each time we deconstruct something, the obsidian gets dunked in the magma. So we can't pick it up until we've actually got everything else out of here. And the reason we're having to do this is because magma is too viscous for you to sweep up with your dupes. So we don't really have a choice. But I think they will get everything done here. This motion sensor will still work just fine. Yes, have fun, El Coto. Yep. I think the VOD will be up on Thursday. There is a 2-day lag at the moment for most of the VODs. Yeah, once this volcano starts running, I think we'll get more power as well. Sometimes they use sweepies for magma cleanup if the ground is flat enough. Yes, that's the issue. We've got some neutronium here where it's not very flat. So I'm pretty sure we will just delete this magma. It's not very much. We'll sort that out. You guys are just resting at the moment. That's fine. Did we actually get this all set up properly? It looks like that is indeed the case. So we now have 6 thermal aquatuners running on this. It's going from 100 to 16 degrees. That's correct. So this should gradually cool everything down. And we did actually calculate that the ethanol boiling heat deletion effect is going to help cool these down. But what that means is the liquid ethanol should be getting all the way over here if this is working properly. And if it's not, then we're actually losing a bit of our effective cooling, and we probably need to actually turn some of these off. I mean, I think adding an extra aquatuner is enough to overcome that effect, I would hope. But if not, then we probably are going to have to turn some of them off for just a while. We made 72 tons of diamond on this map, by the way. I thought that was pretty interesting. A lot of the ethanol is condensing over here as well. That's a slight problem. Is there a gradient of ethanol condensing? I think it's going to gradually make its way over to the other bits. Yeah, this isn't great. There's still a little bit of water coming out of here. This is getting below 100 degrees. I think this will sort itself out. Just going to take some time. What's wrong with you? Inputs blocked? Oh, right. Oh, that was the other issue we had, was polluted water. Getting in the way of some of these. Polluted oxygen, rather. I think I'm just going to remove a port from each of these. And that should help. What's my steam turbine to aquatuner ratio? Man, I don't know at this point. We're kind of winging it. We did originally calculate it to work properly. But we've added a couple of extra turbines. So I've added an extra aquatuner. I think it should work out. I think these ones getting partially blocked hasn't really helped. So let's muck around with that a little bit. I'm not really overly interested in calculating that, because there's frankly a bit too much to do. What's going on with this? Can we not actually access obsidian anymore? No, all the obsidian is down here. Okay. Well then I guess, no, you do have obsidian. Right, I'm just going to do this then. Beggars can't be choosers. We don't need a ladder here. Where are you? What are you doing? I don't think you actually do have obsidian, do you? No. Okay, then. Right. We'll collect all the obsidian later. Let's just make it out of igneous rock. Got to get this actually built. What are you delivering phosphorite to? What are you doing? Oh, the wheeze wards. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, we gotta be able to get down here again. And then I've got to turn these to magma. At least the volcano should definitely erupt, so I'm not super worried about that. Yeah, we made 1.7 tons of insulate. That's interesting. Right, so now we can get in here. And this means you can build these pitcher pumps and you can start getting the rest of this obsidian. I think I was going to put some pitcher pumps over here as well. Let's just double check this is all going to work correctly, though. I need to see you actually pump some magma. Yeah, there you go. We do actually just have some normal magma over here you can dump as well, you know. But yeah, what should... Oh, God. Well, I mean, that's one way of doing it. I guess the magma pours down here eventually, doesn't it? Oh, I disconnected the sensor. That's why that's not working. Okay. Here's what's actually supposed to happen. They get interrupted with the... What? You snuck past it. That's not good. Oh, he's not standing on the tile. Oh, that's a big problem. I mean, this is kind of deleting the magma, but, like, it's not really what we wanted, is it? Okay. I need you to actually stand on these tiles. So I need you to come up here. And do it like this. Maybe. Oh, disable auto repair on these. Oh, they were supposed to be in the friggin' vacuum. That's what we were supposed to do. Ah, that's annoying. I like to put the bottle empty on a door control by the dupe sensor. Yeah. That way it works on both slow and fast dupes. I think it was literally because they were in this tile, and they were just skipping the sensor altogether. Okay, that's irritating. I need to put this here. This should work now, I believe. Oh, we have the construction boosters. I mean, it's a bit late now, isn't it? Oh, whatever. They'll be handy in case we need to come back here and do some more construction. But there really isn't a lot to do at this point. Maybe it is just they were too slow. But that's what the manual airlock is for. The manual airlock should slow them down enough, it doesn't matter. So I just need to watch you do one more lot of magma, and then I'll be satisfied. At least we haven't got any more random bottles over here now. That is good. A lot of boosters. Why do I have 81 strength boosters over here? What have I been doing? Why? Yeah, I think that worked correctly then. Well, let's just investigate and then we'll go from there. Sand. Not very productive of you. Go up to Stealer. You're holding breath. Oh, you're looking for oxygen refills. There. Yeah, have fun, Stealer. Love the Bionic dupes. This is why we don't do too much stuff with Bionic dupes on the other runs. I like to use them on this run. Yeah, go for it. And now what are you gonna do? I'm gonna see you store some magma. I'm not gonna watch you do this the whole time, but I'm gonna watch a fair bit of it. Looks like we are charging a net positive amount of power banks. That's good. Are you still irradiated? I guess we do have a lot of random Wheezeworts here, don't we? It's a fairly large amount. I think, perhaps, we can remove one Wheezewort from each vent. I'll think about it. What are you guys doing on all this water? Yeah, that's a lot of water. Yep. Good, I'm confident in your skills. Right. Please grab some magma. Yeah. Oh. You can't do it if there's a friggin' bottle there. I see the issue. Okay. You're gonna have to come in here, Steeler, and do it. I don't mind, actually. Just dump it on here for now. That's fine. But then you're gonna have to do it for real. So now, this gets connected back up. Yeah, there's a little bit of heat capacity in this to start with. But, like, we don't want to use that all up. Right, you got your bottle of magma. And now, you're going to get caught on this door? No. Oh, you can't stand on the ladder and do this. You have to actually come and stand on these. Because if you can stand anywhere, you will do it just to bypass the sensor, won't you? Oh, good job, thing. I think we're stretching the limits of what we can do with this. We've actually got some more empty magma bottles again. Oh, the bottle empties are melting? Well, that solves a problem, doesn't it? Except it doesn't, because we haven't got a tile of magma here. Okay, hold on. Right, fix this again. Remove this. I guess it just has to be a continuous ladder. Oh, okay, you're actually done? That's good, okay. Let's see how that goes. This feels very cursed. Okay, you know what? Let's try it one more time. Right, now it works, because they stand on top of the ladder. Which means they dump the magma in here, where they should be dumping it. We have a lot of magma down here. And now they're actually doing the correct thing. This will eventually condense, and I'm not too worried about that. Okay, we can go back and have a look at the other asteroids again now. What else is there to do? Let's keep looking around. How are these aquatuners, how are these steam turbines trending? This is still too hot. I think I'm going to have to turn these ones... Oh, the ones that are too hot are getting closer over here. I think we had a load of them that weren't working a while ago, and now it's only these ones on the end. I think the actual sign that this is going to be working is if the ethanol continues to creep across here. The volume in here is decreasing, which means the ethanol is flowing back over here. There's a large amount of ethanol gas in here. So this is coming in at 16, this is coming in at 99. I think that will eventually work. Right, what else did we want to do? Did I really dump 800 kilograms of naphtha in here? No. Okay. Let's sweep up this ethanol. I think most of that shenanigan is done now. You're nice and cold again, so that's good. We don't have to worry about the Floxes for a little bit. Do I want to set up a little cooled Flox ranch just for self-preservation? Maybe. Let's have a look at the temperature over here. Is this temperature dropped again? Yes. It's dropped enough that I'm not so concerned about it now. It was getting to the point where the gold amalgam was overheating. But now I think it's cold enough that... I mean, this is getting pretty hot, but... so long as the transformers stay cool, I think we'll be alright. This. Liquid nuclear waste, that's fine. Okay, so... if I'm going to set up a temporary holding facility for Floxes, where is that going to be? Have we got anywhere that's actively really cold? Okay, we do have a bit by... let's see, so... we have some thermo nullifiers that we're kind of just using to ambiently chill the environment. Holy heck, we got 3 whole FPS. Great. These steam turbines are overly cooled as well. Now, what are you set to? You're set to 6.9. Let's have a look at Floxes and pike apples. Because I think what I want to do is I want to make sure that they're being kept safe somewhere out of the way. So Floxes go between 10 and minus 30. Pike apples go between minus 14. Right. So we do need to get it to minus 14. Which means this is probably a thermonullifier job. Okay. So the thing about that is, this is our naphtha production bit. So we're going to have naphtha flowing down here. We're going to pump here, that's pumping gas. Oh, that's right, we were pumping all the cold gas from the thermonullifier in there, and that's what was causing the issue. I think this one makes the most sense. I think we... okay, here's what we do. For the rest of today, we're going to set up a little Flox farm. A, because it's on theme with what we've been doing recently, and B, because it actually gives us a different thumbnail for this run. And I'm confident we can set it up in an hour. I need to deconstruct this security door. That's important too. This machine is running low on books. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, Frankie, can we make sure that we actually destroy this? And then the Flox Ranch can just go over here. This is plenty of room. So... I think what we want to do then is we want... look at all this liquid carbon dioxide. That's stupid. Remove these tiles. We'll just build the thermonullifier into the Flox zone. At least this way, if we just get it set up, we'll at least have them for later. I don't think the spigot seal is going to do anything, but we're going to print the spigot seal. What's up with these sleep weeds? I think these are just random sleep weeds we just planted a while ago. Just to make sure we didn't run out of those. In case we needed them. Okay, this looks good. So, remove this, and then this ladder gets to go back. Oh, wait. Probably not, because we're actually not gonna have the thing in there. Let's put some... Oh, is automation-wise, let's put a door here. Let's put a manual airlock here with a sensor, so we can tell this to deactivate if we need to. I think I'm literally going to build this out of steel, because we have more steel than metal ore at this point. Regal mammoths is probably also a thing we should do, right? For actual metal ore production. Even if we're not planning on using them in the resource loop. Right? I'm not doing Jorbos this run, because we've already done too many Jorbos. So, I think it's going to look a bit like this. I'm going to put a liquid lock over here, and this is how we're going to get in. No insulated doors. I'm just going to do a regular liquid lock. That will do. Put a bottle emptier here. Put a bottle emptier here. And then this is going to be pretty large. Probably too large. So this is too large. So what we do is we put some doors here. This probably isn't going to be a Flox dropper situation. I think I'm literally just going to have a ranch and I'm going to keep them alive. Alright, what's the Draco situation? We have got some polluted water in here. It is running through the plants. Feels like no one is really prioritizing this. I'm going to be real. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut this off here. And no. I'm just going to feed it back into here. I don't want to feed these excess pincher peppers at the moment. So I guess what that means is cut this off. It's all going down here. And then I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to cut this off. Because I need to make sure that Dracos are getting fed if we're kind of low on polluted water otherwise. Why have I got natural gas up here? I think that was just a random accident we had a while ago. How unfortunate. Where's this going? Well, that's good. So, this is not going to be complicated. We're looping some liquid near the thermal nullifier. No, I need to do that. I'm going to set up the ranch stuff first, and then we'll get on it. But, yes, we need to actually have everything cooled down properly as well. That's true. Let's not move in the foxes prematurely. So, we need the grooming station. We need the shearing station. We could just have the pike apples in a separate room, and I think that's technically what you're supposed to do if you're optimizing all of this, but at the moment, I don't really care about optimizing it. I just want them to actually be there and be all looked after. We have plenty of phosphorite. We have 233 tons of phosphorite from just the Dracos that we had before. So, let's just do a critter drop-off here. So, each pike apple bush, 20% growth per cycle to Floxes. Each one grows every 3 cycles. So, we can have 5 pike apple bushes to 8 Floxes. Because it's 106% growth, we're getting 166%. We could put the fort in here, though. We could totally do that. Is that worth doing? I'm going to do it. We could put the credit condo in here. This doesn't need to be fancy. This just needs to work. If we are deciding to do stuff with Floxes later, we'll put a fancy one in later. Also, where's the Green Goblin? He's coming back. Oh, it was the space POI? Metallic asteroid field. Oh, there's more? Oh, I probably should have paid attention to that. We'll have to go back here. Without the other two dupes, obviously. I did not need to bring these guys along for the ride. They ate all the power banks. I think they'll be alright, though. So if we have 9 in here, then we will need 6. Nine Floxes will eat 180% growth per cycle. Yeah, so we need 6 plants. But yeah, I think technically having a greenhouse and a micronutrient fertilizer is probably usually the better idea. Also, this conveyor rail with the books should actually go around the other way, shouldn't it? It should go like this. So please actually do remove that. You need to fill this with anything. I don't really mind what. Gunk will do. What temperature does gunk freeze at? Oh, no, gunk won't do. Okay, never mind. Pike apples, one of the plants that benefit excessively from using phosphorite since they... from fertilizer since they use phosphorite. Yes, that's true. Are we making our own fertilizer? No, we aren't actually making fertilizer. That seems like an oversight. Well, that answers that question. We will probably do that at some point, but not yet. Okay. We have farm stations. We just used all the fertilizer on the map. That's what we did. But yeah, I don't have a lot of natural gas infrastructure in this save. Also, I kind of want all the natural gas in the map to just be in here. Oh, the liquid vent is overpressurized. That makes sense. That's been the case for quite some time, I think. It's already necessary if you're running a lot of Dracos. Yeah, exactly. Wow, we've actually overly filled the space. Well, I really don't want to expand this out further. You're dormant as well. Oh, bloody hell. I think this is gradually getting there. Right, we need to put a different liquid in here then. We need to put crude oil. That'll do. You know that one. Yeah, go ahead. And then we need a liquid going in here, and we need a thermosensor. So the thermosensor should go over here, right? No. Let's think about the auto sweepers. So... I mean, I guess make these out of gold, right? Goes there, goes there. Goes there, that'll do. add ethanol because lower freezing point. Yeah, but what we're going to do is we're going to use a thermosensor. I mean, you're right, we could do ethanol. The reason I'm not doing ethanol is in case this area outside accidentally heats up too much. You'll need a double lock to keep temp. Oh, this is going to have a vacuum in the middle. So it should keep temperature anyways. That's why we're pouring it in from both sides. This middle tile becomes a vacuum and then it doesn't transfer heat. And this will provide enough cooling that won't be an issue anyways. We just need to get this room down to temperature. So, let's see. What do I want to do with everything else? I mean, I could just dump it in here for now, couldn't I? No, don't use that as steel. 2 drops, yeah. That'll do. I don't need anything super elaborate for this. So this can be 9 Floxes.
There we go.
Hello, Carrie, actually. Hope you're doing well. Let me send you a shout-out. What have you been up to today? How have you been? This base is insane. Yeah, this is kind of a crazy run. We're back to Sour Castle Bust. We are trying to figure out what on earth we're doing in this save. I think we've generally done most of that. We've added another aqua tuner down here because our steam turbines were overheating. I have explored a little bit of space, somewhat unsuccessfully. I have put in another tamer for a tungsten volcano, which will activate in about 11 cycles. That should be ready to go, actually. Black Apple's dying. That's funny. We got some loot. But yeah, today I'm just trying to ease back into it and make sure that we're actually not any emergencies left over from last time. I don't think that's the case. We're currently still pumping all the magma out of here, but this seems to be working correctly now. It's good. Right. All the pike apples have died. Great, good job. Well, we'll cool it down, don't worry. Here's a thought. Why don't I just have a pool of conductive liquid running along the bottom? That sounds like a decent plan, doesn't it? We have the crude oil. We probably shouldn't keep the... We probably shouldn't keep the stuff in here. You know what, let's just put it at this end. I'll put a big pool of oil in here. That seems fine. I'm going to yellow alert this just to make sure we actually start insulating this properly. And then conductive wire, does it matter which one specifically we use? Not really. So let's just use this one. And then that can go there. Then that can go there. And then I'll probably just put like a metal tile here to make sure this doesn't flood. Well, it won't flood anyways, but I want to make sure that the oil stays in this zone, I think. What about more cooling loops? We'll see. We may have to put in a cooling loop. It might be a bit too far for the chill to travel. I don't know. We could get a more conductive gas in here. Pike apples do not care about gas, do they? Let's see. They care... Oh, they do care about gas. Okay, well... I guess the carbon dioxide stays then. So, what's the plan with all the excess eggs? Do we just have all the excess Floxes run around in here and just get bored? Yeah, I think that's what we do. I'll keep it simple, and I'll put a critter sensor in here, so if we have less than 9 Floxes in here, then you start wrangling. That seems like it will work. You're fond of conduction panels and CO2, or other non-conductive gases? Well, this is what I'm thinking the oil is going to do. They're in suits anyways. You don't have to be yellow alert anymore. Then you can be oil. And I'm going to yellow alert you, just to make sure you get done. And then I can stick the thermosensor here. I could put a blob of oil on that, maybe. Or actually, you know what? No. Let's stick the thermosensor here, because that's where we actually care about the temperature. Seems good. And then this can be everything, right? We don't need anything specific in here, do we? I mean, the wood, we're going to get a lot of wood in here as well. I'll think about that later. It doesn't actually matter right now what we do. I am going to want to lower the temperature in here to start with. Do I have any ice? The temperature plates? I do have a little. I mean, why not? Oh, is that hot oil? Lol. Surely the addition of hot oil will help cool this room. Great. But yeah, so this is Sour Gas Burst, and what we're doing at the moment, now that we've sort of reacclimatized slightly to this run, I'm just going to set up some Flox ranching. Below 10 is... No, below 9 is what we're looking for. Parent critters only. And then this is max 0. Adult Floxes only. Priority 9. And then you should be disabled. Wait. Oh, you're not because we're currently sorting this room out. That's fine. We don't have too much oil in here. Okay. The ice should eventually freeze back again, so I'm not too worried about that. Is that going to stay? Okay, that's fine. Right, don't worry about that then. That's enough oil. You just need a little layer. I will dump some oil in here as well.
I'm in a fish mood now. Fish is been
You're in a
established.
fish
It was
mood.
established, wasn't it?
We've had a lot of fish cam today, actually, but I'll put some fish cam on. That's fine. I get it. You don't want to see my face. It's fine. I would neither with this haircut. Right, let's go. Let's put some oil in here. Right, this should start to cool everything down. It's going to take a little while, but the reality is, even though there's a load of carbon dioxide in here, there's not that much thermal mass. And it is just carbon dioxide, thankfully. Actual pure gas situation is nice. Regular temperature plate is probably a good idea as well, isn't it? We have this one as well. Actually, real talk. Is this a coolant loop? No, this isn't a coolant loop. Why aren't I running this? Why aren't I running this coolant past everything? Why is this loop stopped again? I drain you out again just to get you to run again. We did put a bit too much liquid in here, didn't we? Where's this one going? The reality of only late game gameplay. Why am I not doing this obvious thing? Lol. We just want to make sure the fish are having a nice time. They are. Thank you, fish appraisers. You're most welcome. I don't want to drain all this liquid. I feel like I shouldn't have to drain this. The reality is there's a lot of different things going on with this. Right, I'm gonna connect that back up again. Should run now, right? God. The liquid is flowing. It's just caught between all these friggin' conduction panels. Look at this. We just added way too much liquid to this loop. Did we add too much oil here? No. Okay, that's good. Right. This is cooling fairly rapidly now. That's good. We will have to leave that running a little bit, but that's okay. And again, this ice should melt fairly soon. Okay, right, I think I... Oh, it's running again? Is this working now? Wait. I have 5 kilograms of salt water in here. Why? I need to dump more water out. We actually have so many bridges that we just end up with a clogging situation like this. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, you're right. That's exactly what we need to do. We need to add a reservoir. Right, where am I going to stick that? Somewhere not inconvenient for us. Well, this seems like a pretty obvious place. Does that matter? Is this actually covered by space protection? I don't think it is. Ooh, look at the diamond tiles. No, it is. We have the bunker doors. Do we have the robo miners? I don't think we do. I don't want to put it there. This seems like a really obvious place. Move these, please. And then we'll put the liquid reservoir in here. Maybe this one. We've still got some snow under the rocket platform. Hilarious. Wait! Not hilarious! It's trying to land! It's covered in snow! Get it out of there! Emergency snow! There we go. I think that's actually solved the issue. I wonder how long that rocket's been waiting due to the snow. Not very long. I know that because I was waiting for it, but a while. Right, liquid reservoir. So liquid can flow in here and come out here. Simple. And you know what? Could I put one here as well, just for good measure? I might just put one here for good measure. So that could go there, and that can go in there. There you go. Consume dupe. What? There it is. See, the real reason I did this is so you can actually just see the rocket land. Very cool. Oh, we got an artifact? Really? The magma lamp. Okay. That'll do. We're gonna go analyze that. So much radiation. Yeah. A little. Got a nice little pool of nuclear what's it down here. Good. Building melted? Oh, right, the temperature plate. Yes, yes, yes. That was the aim. This will freeze again shortly. This is working nicely. Wait, is it? No. I need to send green signal if above minus... Oh, send green signal if below minus 20. I think that'll do. Take a dip in the nuclear, what it is. Spicy water. You've heard of heavy water, but what about spicy water? We have a lot of broken things now. I wasn't paying attention. It's flavor for your skin. Nice. How's magma going? Magma's going okay. I don't think there's anything else for you to do at the moment. That's good. How is the water situation looking? The water situation is looking okay. I think the goldfish situation is working well. No? You too crowded. You are too crowded. I need to decrease this by 1. Really? Yeah, don't let any more fish in here. Oh, wait. Do I actually need to murder one? What's the tile situation? I think actually, let's have a look at the happiness. Yeah, we need to eat 2 of you. Did I set this to the wrong value? I don't know. Are you a hot one or a cold one? Well, you're fairly new. I don't really care, do I? Look, we got the fish on screen and we're actually murdering fish. Isn't this great? Right, so your production should be better now, right? Egg. Why aren't eggs being picked up? Seems like an oversight. I'm confused. Surely you should be working. Is the conveyor loader not hooked up properly? No, it was just bored. Okay, great. So that just glitched or something? I don't know. Is there still another egg in here? Where's the egg? What? Oh, there were loads of eggs in this loader that weren't going anywhere. Did this just actually bug out? Why have we got 28 eggs in here? God. We don't have 28 eggs. We have 7 eggs. The fish have been out of line. Right, they're the wrong temperature. That was intentional. So I think we need to get rid of 1 more fish. 2 more fish. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. The fish have been misbehaving. I'm going to check that the fish on the other planet haven't been misbehaving. Let's see someone using the methyl refinery. These fish are all fine, but they're simpler They're in a simpler situation, so I'm not surprised. How do aquatic eggs, which are much different from land eggs, when cracked with the same egg texture, pass? I don't know. Yes, we need to murder one more fish. Right. Now you should be happy, right? I mean, at least there's no shortage of eggs, but I think they're all ending up in here. Yes, now you're good. Okay, so... we now have the right number of fish in here. Wait. This auto sweeper is reaching the eggs. Huh? Excuse me? Surely this should be blocking it. Am I going crazy? You guess the fish feeder isn't a block? Oh! What? Did they change this? Did they change this in the November update? I mean, I know that it doesn't affect this. It's just this is the... this auto sweep is in a different position than usual. So how am I going to fix this? I just need to move it one down. Okay, I guess I'll do that then. At least we have spare tiles in here to do this. Did I literally just never get that correct? I feel like we did get that correct. That would explain what's going on with all these eggs. I have to fire up the test well to investigate that one. Thank you, Quantum Zari. I do appreciate it. The fish are having a mutiny. Yeah, this definitely needs to go down here. Right, that should work. And then that auto sweeper goes here. Right. Yeah, go ahead and build that. You should build that pretty quickly. You guys love the spicy water, don't you? Right, how's this going? Thank you very much for the follow, Lexanius. Enjoy your fishy and froggy emotes. Biscuit sends their regards. Is there some heat leak going on? I guess we're technically generating some heat in these. Oh, I don't want to move the ice around, do I? I don't really care about that. It's what plants crave! True. Plants also crave battery low, apparently. My headphone's running out of power. It's probably a sign I should wrap it up soon. I don't know. Right, good news is the liquid loop is working properly now. That's good. I don't have to fix this. I should have done this a while ago. I guess we'll wait until next time to explore the Water Asteroid. Right, I think I can move the Floxes in now. So, let's wrangle the Floxes, because we've got a few of them. Here you go. there any more Floxes I should know about? Why? What is this? Why is this tiled up? Get them out of here. Appears to be treating the feeder as a solid block for you. Oh, really? Well, that's weird. Did we push all of the oil out of the way with the water? I guess we did. Wait a minute. We got hot pipes. Okay, well this one's a pretty obvious one. That could go around here. And then that can go insulated here. And then I can disconnect this one. And then this one, I think I'm just going to run around this. There you go. I don't think there's any other heat leaks that we should expect from that. Let's speed up a little bit. See what happens. You may as well put a ladder here, right? Flox is in the room. And then at least we can start grooming you. You're going to get cozy in the nice Criticondo. That's good. Have I ever had a Flox in a Criticondo? I feel like the answer is no. Oh, they stand on the thing. No, we definitely had Floxes and Criticondos before. No, we've definitely done this. I'm being silly. Stand on the thing. Heating up again. Should I put some regular temperature plates in here? I don't know. The issue with this is it's not a huge amount of cooling. It is working, but it's taking time. Yeah, this ice is slowly freezing. Very slowly. So, let's deconstruct this. This hydrogen will move around here. I can start removing this pipe. Oh, I should load this up with a load of power banks, shouldn't I? Right, power banks, eco power bank. Go back here. Where are the eco power banks? I mean, I think I could take an educated guess. Here. Put like 20 in there. Okay. I'm still running this one as well. That's interesting. Well, they're all gallivanting around. That's nice. Still a bit too hot. We don't have any more Floxes? I thought we had more Floxes than this. We do. We have one tied up over here. Except he's actually just stuck in a tile. Oh no, he's not. He's trussed. There. Who's high stress? Gizmo. Gizmo, why are you high stress? Oh, you soiled your suit. You didn't tell me about that. Oof. This means I need you to actually fix a suit, don't I? Did I bring reed fiber? This is the teleporter asteroid. Do I just have an Atmos suit over here I can put you in? I do. Okay. Gizmo, you can just go in this one. That turned out to not be a very complicated problem. Yeah, soiled suit will do that, but why is the suit soiled? Because, I don't know. I feel like you should have notified me. These aren't full. Either. Something's gone wrong. Yeah, just keep dumping the power banks in here, and then... Actually, where's a load of plastic? Show me a load of plastic, and we can make some more data banks. What do I even... No, I don't even need data banks anymore. I should just bring one dupe. I'm going to do this before we go. Select crew. Let's get rid of the other dupes. So, Sonya, yes. Not ulti. And not thing 1. Still got all the rad pills in here. What about gear bar? We don't have any gear bar. Okay. Do you think it becomes transparent when it breaks and gets repaired? Because a solid block that allows auto sweeper LOS is something I like. That feels very gamey. Please tell me you're not actually all dying. The Flox could survive up to 100 degrees. I think that was just an elderly one. I need to set you to priority 9, don't I? This should cool down with time, but it's just gonna take a while. Let's put the plants back in here for now. The thing is, I don't think it's a conductivity issue at this point. I think it's just a lack of... Like, we just need to do a lot of cooling. Also, the dupes are hot when they come in. The dupes probably heat up the room a fair bit just by coming in here. That's not really ideal, is it? You know what? Really lazy thumbnail today, sorry. We're just having the Floxes. I don't think we're going to have anything better to show for today, but that's fine. That is the central question on my mind. Do we include Floxes in sour gas or bust? Is it in the spirit of what we're doing? You're bloated. What does that mean? Oh, you're looking for food. Okay. Weird. Weird. I think there is quite possibly an argument to be made that we need to actually hook up this as well. I mean, yeah, this isn't really doing anything here either. Like, we're cooling this naphtha down. That's not something we need. I could be really silly and just insulate this whole chamber, but I don't think that makes sense either. You know what? I think we do set up a cooling loop. I don't think it needs to be anything fancy. I think it just needs to be... I think it just needs to be polluted water in a pipe. running past this. Let's give it a try. As long as there's a long sour gas boiler in the spirit, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Either way, I want to make sure they don't get too hot at the top of the map. I want to make sure that they're at least kept somewhere, and we know that we're not going to put anything sour gas boiling related here because of all the geysers, so this feels fairly safe as a holding location. Okay, well, I don't think we're really going to get that much more done today, but tomorrow we will go and continue exploring the star map. Right, wait. You haven't launched, have you? No, set destination. Set one-way trip. Go here. Wait, that's 11 hexes? Go here, and then you can see what's going on. Confirmed, if the fish feeder gets broken due to pressure damage, the solid backing tile does not get replaced when the feeder is repaired. Oh, wow, that's actually exploitable. Interesting. Very interesting. But, yeah. I guess we'll answer that question and then we'll come back to this. But I should be around tomorrow. So let's save it. Cycle 837. Fairly undramatic start to the restart to the run, but that's fine. God, it takes a while to save now. Right. Thanks very much, everyone. It's been great having you all. It's nice to get back into Sour Castle Bust. I'm glad we at least fixed that tungsten volcano. But I'm pretty sure the last done there was a tungsten volcano, so we will have the Floxes, just for a change. And yeah, if you're still here from Carry Actually's or Trouble Queen's raid earlier, thanks very much for sticking around. Your company means a lot. We are streaming on weekdays, 7:30 to 10:30 British time. Not sure exactly which days. I should be around tomorrow, I think. But if you do miss a VOD, everything appears on YouTube. We have a video specifically about Floxes at the moment, which is why I thought about doing this today. And why I'm continuing the run now. We have a bit more knowledge about Floxes. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video. And we will be making a part 2 of that. I've already realized how easy it's going to be to incorporate fertilizer and grubs into the pike apple greenhouses for the Floxes. That should be fairly... Well, maybe not the pike apples. Maybe not the grubs, but fertilizer at least you could definitely do. And with Mammoths, you could double dip it. Because you can fertilize the pike apples, and then you can fertilize the plume squashes you feed to the Mammoths, because they get fed from a feeder as well. So you can actually quadruple the amount of Mammoth yields you're getting from the same amount of input material. So, yeah, I think it's going to have a big impact. And we will talk about it in future, but I need to think about something else for a bit. Frankly, we need to catch up with Sandbox Showcase now that mod's working again. I did put a poll on the YouTube channel about what topics to cover next. People seem really keen on the Dartle Rex double dropper. I have some ideas for that, but I think I'm gonna do a video about lure plants, beaters, and amber boiling first, because that's really important. And we've been talking about recycling resources and getting free plastic, but that's actually free plastic, not just cheap plastic. This is the case with the Prehistoric Planet Pack is stronger than base game again. And we're also probably going to do the Blum Lum update video for Sandbox Showcase, but then after that we will do the Dartle Rex build. And I was thinking about doing that on Twitch, but I've realized I think I need to pay a bit more attention to that one. It's going to be very complicated, so I just need to do that off stream. But yeah, let's go raid someone. Who are we going to go raid? Let's go raid 2 Legit City, who is playing... Actually, no, let's go raid Redneck. Let's go raid Redneck. That sounds fun. Redneck353. Friend of the channel. Us friends need to raid each other. But yes, if you have any fishy sentiments or fishy emotes, feel free to send them Redneck's way. And I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Bye for now.